everyone. Today is a rainy day. I just came to mention something. By the way, pulled over by police for the first time in my whole life. For the first time, yeah. I got to continue King Street. I was going to exit any road, but it didn't happen. Anyway, so yeah, I got. And then after I pulled over, I was waiting. He's not coming out. He's not approaching me, and then I end up to get off from my car and walk to the police car. Okay, listen this properly. So yeah, which is wrong. I didn't know until yesterday. I didn't know, but again, I see when the people get pulled over by police. When I drive, when I pass by, I always see them. They sit in the car and the police car is behind. I think until he open your file, he approaches you, he wanna know who are you, you know what I mean, I guess. So anyways, it took him a while, so I was waiting, he didn't show up. I said, oh, maybe he didn't siren indicate for me, maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't sure, so I was waiting finally. So and then yeah, still I wait, he didn't show up. So finally I get off from my car. Anyways, and then he said, go back to your car. I go back to my car, sat with him, came, and yeah, he took he asked my license and like as a formal, my license, insurance, and one more thing, yeah, license, and then the ownership, the car ownership. So anyways, what was my fault? And then he said, oh, so you was using King Street straight. Like, this is what I'm saying. I don't know how King Street works. As I said, back in those days, King Street was free. So like, I think recently, I don't know how many years, but they changed it. I'm just avoiding it. So yesterday it just happened. Yeah, he told me, oh, he was coming straight. Yeah, I didn't know, but some car was like driving. I don't know what does that mean. So yeah, it's not only one street. You keep continue the second street too. So he was watching me for far away. If I was exit, I think he's not gonna come. So yeah, but when I keep continue on the second after the light, he decided to come, pull me over. Oh, the reason I came out, I told him I never been pulled over by police car. Doesn't mean I didn't get a ticket from the police, but I never. This is the first time I got pulled over. So anyway, and then you know what he told me? Very strict message I'm gonna mention to those of you who don't know, like me. I didn't know until yesterday. So anyway, he told me, you never ever come out from the car, okay? He said, never. When the police stop you, just stay where you at. We are the one coming and approach you. And then he said, I'm wearing a camera, and then you are on the record. He mentioned that the minute he approached me. Anyways, just for the safe side, I don't know. Well, I'm not violent anyways. But so yeah, that's a rule, I guess. As I said, I never get pulled by police. So how do I know this old rule? So yeah, he told me, never ever come out from your car. These days we are dealing with so many shootings. That's why he said, yeah, we heard sometimes, you know, like news as well. Yeah, I guess it just came on my mind. The minute he told me, I said, oh shoot, I'm glad I was a female, you know. Yeah, and it doesn't matter which color you are anyways, but again, so if you do something wrong, just stay in your car. As I said, I wasn't sure if it was for me or not. Also, I was waiting here, so the siren indicate was for my car. I wasn't sure because so many cars was moving on that road. Again, long story short, do not go on the King Street if you don't know, especially King West side. There's so many restrictions on the road because it's not one way. If it's one way road, you can avoid it. You know which way you have to go, left or right, which direction, east or west. But King Street, both way you can drive, okay? Both way you can drive. That's why it's just kind of confusing. Both way you can drive, but you have to, once you get in, you have to exit right away. You cannot staying in King Street. That's the idea of it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm such lucky. It's funny. I am scared police. You know, like since I was kid, I was so scared of police. But anytime police touching my license, they never give me a ticket. You know, I'm so lucky, I guess. Yeah. So again, they didn't pull me over. One time, I remember I was looking the address, and then I was on the phone. But slowly, I'm looking the address. I couldn't find, and then I was on the phone, which is wrong. Yeah. So being on the phone is wrong, especially like when your phone is on your ear. Anyway, so yeah, so the police, he just like knocked my door, and then he just asked me, you are on the phone, and then I explained to him. And then one time also, I just back up, and the first car I touched, which is the car has issue. I didn't know that the minute I give a gas, the car was spinning badly. The first day in my life when I get my license, actually, the very first day, like long time ago. So anyway, so the car starts spinning, which is the owner of the car told me not to touch it, but I'm too excited. When I get my driving license, I went to where the car was parked since I had a key. So without any explanation, I don't know about the area was police. Yeah, and then he was wondering. At that time I was kind of young, actually, even. So yeah, he checked my license and he didn't say nothing, just drive safe. And then I pulled over back the car, I parked it, and then I wait until the owners explained to me the car was so many issues on that car. Anyway, so yeah, he took the very first day I got my driving license, the police touched it even. That's what I'm saying. So I was lying to the officer, which is the one he pulled me over yesterday. And then anyway, he checked my file, and then he came back to me. He said, you said you never pulled over by by police. I said, yeah. He kept repeating. He said, you never, like, I don't know. Not that I knew I got pulled over by a car, so no. And then he mentioned me about Niagara Falls, what happened. Yeah, I was with my family in Niagara Falls. We had a car accident, actually. So bizarre. That's so bizarre. To be honest, I was like, really? And then he came back to me. He said, oh, what happened to Niagara Falls? I was like, that was happened like 13 years ago. Can you believe that? They still have it as a document. You see, that's what I'm saying. Don't do bad things. Anyway, yeah. If you like do bad things, your record is still there. But I thought after 10 years, they will remove it. But I'm surprised the police, he checked my file. He go back to his car with my stuff, my document, my address, and ownership. This is not the same car. Like after that car, even like how many car I changed. This is after the 2013 Niagara Falls accident. I changed 3 cars. Is that 3? Actually, yeah, 2 more cars after the accident. But also it's been over a decade, but they still have it in the file, surprisingly. Anyways, but I was honest. I didn't lie. He told me, oh, now I just passed you with a verbal warning, okay? And then he said drive safe. So yeah, I'm so lucky I didn't get a ticket. But again, don't go to King Street in Toronto. I am really familiar for downtown, but I know how to drive around downtown, but King Street, again, too complicated. Don't go there. Alright, avoid it. That's it, I guess. Yeah, again, as I said, you know, I am scared of police since I was kid. Oh my god, I was so scared of police. I remember when I was a kid, they always teasing me. I think, yeah, I was Ethiopian flag. I got it from the community. When I walk, you know, when they have like some kind of celebration, they have like a small flags, you know, on the area in the gate. So that flag, one of them, it was I think because of the wind, it came down. It was on the ground. I took that flag to my house. I remember all my siblings was so scared me. They said, "Oh my God, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna go to jail because you steal that flag." That's what I got told. So, you know, like it's a childhood dread. So yeah, and then I was scared of police since that time. So always when I do some mistake, they said, "Oh, we're gonna tell for police what you done." So yeah, and then you know, it's really bad thing, you know, like when you are a kid, when they telling you something, you will take it serious. So yeah, so since that day, I grew up with scaring about police. But it took me a while, even after I came to Canada, on the first years, kind of, I was scared of police. Anywhere I see police, I was scared of them. I think I still have that phobia. I hope the yesterday police is not gonna take it personal or wrong way, because they think when you lie you are nervous or something, but that wasn't the case. I was nervous because I still have that feeling, scaring about police. I know he's not gonna do anything. Maybe the worst senior will come, he's gonna give me a ticket, I'll pay the ticket for it. But as I say, you know, I'm not really comfortable. Thank God I never I never get arrested. I never been in jail. I never been anywhere. Yeah, so just a decent girl, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, drive safe again. Drink water and drive safe. Today is raining. I'm on the highway. Right. I love you all. God bless Ethiopia. God bless Canada. God bless the whole world. Okay, and then respect police. Then don't come out from your car when the police stopped you. Okay, bye bye.